Hey guys, it's Mike with Survive Today in the front yard of the urban survival location here, just to talk about some different things that you might not be aware of that are going on all around you 24/7 and ways that can help you survive. First thing is, this might not be 24/7, 365, but it's a pear. Neighbor has a pear tree here, and every year he says, take as many as you want. I don't think he takes any. But the fact is, if you don't have fruit trees growing in your yard or in your neighbor's yard, why not? It doesn't cost you anything, and you get a lot of food from it every year. Our other neighbor has peach trees, and we're looking to move, so we're not going to be investing in planting any. And if you do want to plant some fruit trees, you got to know, are they self-pollinating? Some fruit trees have to be planted in pairs or triplets because the male is on one tree and the female's on another, and they don't pollinate and all that stuff. And not only do I not know enough to tell you what to do, but that's beyond the scope of this video. But what I do know is pears, peaches, apples, why not have them not only in your front yard or backyard, but certainly in the forest preserves near you, or in up and down the street. They're everywhere. Second thing is vitamin C. People die of scurvy when they don't get their vitamin C, and if you can't afford fresh fruit, you're in a world of hurt. With the exception of 3 pine trees that grow out in the Sierra Nevadas, one of which is the lodgepole, every other pine tree that you see has got these great pine needles that actually have more vitamin C, ounce for ounce, than a lemon. Take some needles off the pine tree every day, chop them up. You don't want to just, and then you put them in water that's not quite boiling. Bring your water to a boil, pour it into a mug so it's not boiling anymore, and then let the needles steep. And the resin that will come out of that will make a decent tasting tea. It's not bad at all, but most importantly, it'll give you a lot of vitamin C. An Indian remedy, and it's something that you should be doing every day anyway. Drink some tea, get some phytonutrients and some vitamin C, and it's free because there's pine trees everywhere. And the last thing is, it's not necessarily edible. It is edible, but I don't remember how to do it, is this. These boogers that grow off of the trunk of the pine trees. They don't really grow. What this is sap, and it oozes out, usually in the spring, and then by the summer or fall, it's crusted over, and it's white looking. You smell it, it smells like a Christmas tree. This, while there are some edible properties to it, which I don't remember, the main thing is this is free Gorilla Glue. Boil it in water. When all the fragrance boils off, and it's up on the top, floating on the top of your water, you just take a stick, you put it in there, gather up more and more of the booger oozing liquid onto the stick, and then let it dry for a second, and then get more and more, and pretty soon you got a big globule on a stick. It's what we call a pitch stick. Whenever you need something that you'd use crazy glue or Gorilla Glue for, you use that pitch. You can also, if you want to make it more substantial, you can take it, and when it's in its liquid form, mix it with some ashes from the campfire. But this is an important thing to know. If it hits the fan and there are no hardware stores, or maybe you're out backpacking and one of your backpacking straps breaks, or a shoe fails and you need a quick repair and you don't have duct tape, well, you can use this. If you look up and down the trunks of a lot of pine trees, it's just all this white scabby stuff, and that's what this is. This is free Gorilla Glue. So, pine needles, Gorilla Glue, pears. For Survive Today, this is Mike. I'll see you next time.